Hey everyone, Aditi here from Concurate, and it's happiness for me to see how people differentiate their business from the rest in the category. Today I want you all to meet Jay Vee, who runs the Party Cab in Bay Area. Now, have you heard of Party Cab? Well, it was our first time and we loved the whole experience. Let's hear the story of Party Cab from Jay Vee himself.
Well, the story for the Tesla Party Cab started one weekend. When I got the car, it was pretty boring. Didn't have the ambient lighting and all that I expected. So I installed the lights myself, and so I got the stuff from Amazon, installed it literally the next day after I got the car. I got it back in March, and so I installed the stuff the next day, and the lights can physically change colors and all that. And later on, I realized that the lights can actually flash different colors. So that's and I drive Lyft, the ride share here. It's like Uber.
Right.
But it was one weekend, and I picked up these two Santa Clara University girls, and they had so much fun inside the car, even though it's not. So the car right now is very different from when it started. It was just like the light strips. Right now it has all these other lights, but even though that was just the light strips flashing and the music, I realized that, hey, I can actually make people, have a little bit more fun during the ride. So that's how it all started. And then eventually I built up on it, put some more lights, and then I realized, oh, I found these lights that have, that can react to sound.
Yeah.
So that's how the whole thing started.
So in Bay Area, I have taken Lyft and Uber multiple times, and I think 3 times I got to ride in a Tesla, and I don't remember anybody else, like no other drivers, no other cab, but I remember Jay Vee, because the kind of experience he gave us in the car, it was like we are driving in a discotheque ourselves. The kind of lighting, the music, and the way he was talking to us, and me, my husband, my 2 kids, all 4 of us were there, and my son had a great time. The way Jay Vee walked us through the features, interesting features in the car, and the one that my son loved was that Tesla can make anybody fat.
The emission testing mode.
Yeah. So what we are
funny.
going to do now is we are going to take a quick tour of Jay Vee's car, and you got to know this Party Cab stuff. And the tour of the Party Cab begins. You can already see the lights and see how it's reflecting on that tree. Beautiful, isn't it? So let's hear more about the disco light and take the tour with Jay Vee himself.
Yeah.
Okay, Jay Vee, let's see. Let's hear the music and let's see the lights.
Okay, yeah, sure. Well, first of all, for Teslas, it's not a traditional handle.
Yeah.
It's all flush, and basically it's, so how you open it is you press the button right here, and you grab the handle like that. And that's how you open the car. Yeah, all this stuff are all custom. I did all my stuff, so.
I think you love your car, don't you?
I do. It's a little messy, but yeah.
No problem at all.
So anyway, so the way that Teslas work is you actually have 2 keys. One is your phone, which acts as a key. The other one is a physical key card, and I can actually show you. This is the physical key card, and it has a Tesla logo. And there's inside is a NFC. It's a near field communication, kind of like a chip that the car recognizes. And
nice.
That's how you.
Amazing. So there is not really like a physical key here.
Yeah. So a funny story actually. I got used to driving this car, and I still had my older car, which actually has a physical key. Although you don't have to like press it in, you just have to keep it with you. Yeah. With this car, all I have to do when I leave the car is grab my phone and I leave, and the car locks itself. Right. The funny thing happened. What happened was, 3 months of driving this, and I totally ignored my other car. And I went to my other car to actually drive it, and guess what I did?
What?
I actually grabbed my phone and I just left the car. And the car was still running, and I totally forgot to turn it off. So that was a blooper. I came back like 15 minutes later, and I realized that, oh crap, the car was still on.
And good, it was still in the place and nobody drove it away.
I know. I was just really lucky. Like I went into a Taco Bell,
Yeah.
got my order, came back in, and I was surprised. Like, wait, why is the car running?
Oh,
And then I'm like, oh my gosh, stupid. Yeah, totally forgot. It's not a Tesla.
big Tesla fan you are.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
so these are the lights. These
Yeah.
are strip lights that I installed under the car, under the right here, and
Yeah.
also
On behind.
on the back. If you wanna, let's open it. The lights are also in the back seat and also under the seats.
Wow. And can we hear some music and see how lights
yeah,
change? Wow. So people can just keep
What?
riding in your car and it's like a party.
Oh, it is, yeah. Even if I'm just by myself, I party by myself.
That's
yeah.
amazing as well.
I create my own happiness, so.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing.
So yeah, these lights are really interesting because these are actually USB lights. They're rechargeable, so all I do is if I need to recharge it, I just plug it in here
Yeah.
and it just charges it. So
Put
when
it in different places.
yeah, so there's a metal attachment that you basically stick on. So the top is a panorama moonroof glass.
Yeah.
So it's actually like transparent, right?
Right.
And it's not a traditional car that has like this type of texture on the roof, so it's glass. But there is a metal backing here that has a double stick tape. And you basically just stick it up there, and this has a magnet. And
Right.
all I do is it just clips, and
Amazing.
it's really easy. So it's so it's really easy to operate. You turn it off with this button.
Yeah.
So now there's like nothing, right? But once
Right.
you turn it on, if I turn off the sound,
Yeah. There's no light.
yeah. But if I start speaking,
Oh, sound sensitive they
Yeah.
are.
yeah, so it makes that sound. The lights goes off if there is a sound. So
And the intensity is also changing. The colors are
it depends
changing.
on the beat of the music. So
Yeah.
it flashes with the beat of the music.
And how do you select the music based on the customers who enter your car?
So generally there is, so I'm already partying in here, right? As
Yeah.
soon as I pull in, I lower the volume, and basically all you'll see are the disco ball like light here. So when I pull in, this is all you see. So there's no flashing.
Right. Right.
So when people, see this and they get in, their reaction is like always like, holy moly, what's going on here? Like,
Yeah.
there's a party in here, right? And so that starts off the conversation. But when they do get in here,
Yeah.
the first thing I do ask is, do the lights bother you? Because some people are sensitive to lights, right?
Right.
So I want to make sure that everybody's safe first before I go on and just blast off with
Yeah.
all these lights.
Yeah.
It also depends. Like I do ask if there's specific, if they have a preference for music. What kind of music they want to hear. Most of the time, they're happy with the EDM music that I listen to.
Yeah.
Or usually dance party or trance progressive, because it does make it feel like it's a party in here, like a club. So
Nice.
yeah, and that's how that's basically just how I roll.
And can we also visit the emission testing feature that?
Oh, yeah, sure. Here, do you wanna get on the other side?
Yeah. So here, if let's say anybody's sitting over there and Tesla can make them fart.
Yeah. So these are some of the features of the Tesla. So this one's my favorite because I'm a juvenile.
Yeah.
This is the emission testing mode.
Yeah.
And you can actually select the type of like sound you want to emit. But I just do random. So like right here, I can make this seat fart by just tapping on it. Yeah. And then yep. And then the back. can also do that.
Not me.
And also the back, yeah. Yeah, what's funny is
Yeah.
you can also do it outside. So this is the boombox.
Yeah.
Horn sound. I can replace the horn sound with whatever, right? So if it's a fart, I do this, and I click preview,
Yeah.
and there's a pedestrian warning speaker outside the car that warns people that an electric car is backing up, because with electric cars there's no sound.
Right.
So they, electric cars now by law need to emit a sound. So, but this one is funny because when you're parked and I replace the horn with a fart, what happens is if I click this, it does it outside. Or if I do, let's say, La Cucaracha.
Yeah.
So it actually does that. Or if I do replace horn, when I press that, that's what happens.
Also, that day you told us about this fire stuff.
Yeah. So this is romance mode, and so you can. What happens is if you, I'm just gonna close the door real quick here.
Sure.
So if I click Get Cozy,
Yeah.
what's gonna happen is the entire screen becomes a fireplace, and you can actually hear the crackling noise from the speaker, and hot air is going to start blowing from the AC. So let me do that right now. Let me do, all right, so let's do,
Oh wow.
I don't know if you can hear the crackling noise of the fireplace.
So I think
And then hot air is going to start blowing. Yep.
to make you transcend to that environment where you are actually feeling that you are in front of fireplace
Yeah.
in the winters, and you're able to experience the heat
Right.
and the sound. I think it's beautiful. It's surely romantic.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then eventually romantic music starts playing. But sometimes it could be random. Right now it's just, you can hear the fire burning,
Yeah.
like the crackling noise and all
And
that.
maybe we can play some sound. I
Right.
mean some music.
So that's the music. It automatically does it by itself. I don't have to do anything. It just plays romantic music. It could be Barry Manilow or it could be Barry White.
So, based on the mode, it knows which kind of music it should play.
Right. The strip lights that I installed, they actually change colors. So if you can see right here, this entire strip light, and also the light down there, and even the light in the back seat, if you take a look, it changes colors. So it's kind of like the same colors as the disco lights.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys think? Should Lyft add one more category in the choices of cabs, the party cab? Let us know. And it was amazing to speak to Jay Vee, and I'm grateful that he walked us through this amazing party cab. And talk to you soon with more interesting stories where people are uniquely differentiating themselves from others. See you. Bye bye.